We're back!
We did it.
And it's just the two of us again, Corn.
We're in another week. Yeah. We're getting used to that, though. Something's always up with that granny guy.
Are we being abandoned little by little, show by show?
I think so. We're going to move Pete in.
Pete, you're hired again.
Holy shit. How are you, Chops?
Doing mighty fine, my friend. Just so everybody can finally, have a fresher breath air and just relax. I finally got my salad. It's in the fridge.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
The amount of hate mail I've been getting, not really, but the amount people have been ridiculing because I have not had my salad yet.
Yeah. What kind of salad did you go with?
I went with something called a Cobb salad with 2 B's.
Oh, 2 B's?
C-O-B-B. Cobb.
Okay. Nothing to do with the corn cob. All right.
No. Different type of cob. I don't know what type it is, but it's a thing.
Good. Well, shit. And I see A. Smith is doing a thing here with the $10 para-character bowing down saying thank you. Holy shit, A. Smith, right out of the gate.
Thank you.
Hudson Free Environment for A. Smith. Reminder for everybody. Well, we do have some people in the chat, Chops. I'm thinking we might have a quick roll call.
Should we do the thing? I got it.
Let's do
the thing. So far today, we got a king of all diffs, A. Smith, Dennis Ramen, tip with 3 Fs. Welcome, Alex, Flat Cat Jessica, Cute Deku, Soup Party, welcome in, Tiff Washington, Jacob Waters, Concrete Pete, and Little Lemmy. Speaking of which, and Yule Gibbons at the last minute. Saying, wait, I'm here. I love it.
You made it, Yule.
Right. Speaking of which, guys, we do have, not only do we have Pete with us today, you guys know Pete, but Corn, we got somebody last minute because Granny's not here.
You said Granny Snot?
Because Granny's not.
That's the kind of show we do.
So we got an upgrade.
We got someone last minute. Holy flying cat shit. How did we do that, Chops?
It happened.
We lucked out.
No, we didn't have to fill out paperwork or anything.
I hate paperwork. This is great. This is great news.
Too. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome in both Concrete Pete and your favorite, Little Lemmy. Welcome in, everybody.
Pete, hello.
Pete is turned
hello, all my
into
reveries.
Solar panel.
Go ahead and get the first one out of the way. All right. And it feels right.
And we're back.
Pete, how are you? Lemmy, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
And
I was gonna come right out the gate and just do a Granny impression and be like, "Fuck you, Brady. Shut up, Chops."
It's not too late.
Wait about 45 seconds and then tell us you got to go shit and then come back in like 20 seconds after that.
You'll be on key.
I've been taking notes.
His shit's like 20 seconds behind. Usually he says about now, like, I got to poop. And then 5-minute timer goes on.
Thanks for calling Walgreens.
All right. Lines are hot. We're ready.
So have we made an announcement about a special guest today?
No, the Time Rider. This is going to be exciting.
Time Rider.
Rides time.
Like he surfs time.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so it's not called Time Rider. What's it called? Time something. It's on the top of my head.
Traveler.
Thank you. There we go.
I gotta go take a shit.
Yes.
This feels right.
It does. It feels natural. Natural for a Sunday. Okay, so Tiffany's saying it's a time rider?
Well,
no, not a time rider. Like he's on a pony, but the pony's name is Time.
He rides time on a pony.
Yeah, a futuristic pony. They have those in the future. How else are they going to get
questions
time
for this guy already?
You're
Most
right.
of them are equestrian, but it's going to be good.
I'm gonna ask him if Dolly ever gets presidency. I got my shirt on already. I'm rooting for
Who's Dolly?
whoever. She's gonna live forever.
What do you mean, who's Dolly?
Which Dolly?
That top heavy bitch from down south.
Oh, the Parton? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Miley's godmother.
I didn't see. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Dolly.
Bitch be working 9 to 5, Pete.
I work from sun up to sundown, you know.
Prettiest little whorehouse in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
It was adorable.
It's great. It's great.
Terrific.
Let me favorite Dolly movie. Thoughts about Dolly?
Wasn't she in Fried Green Tomatoes?
Probably.
No, Steel Magnolias.
Yes,
Steel
that's my
Magnolias,
favorite
that's what I
one,
was
where the
thinking.
girl dies. That was a good one.
It's such a tearjerker, but it's so
That's my
funny.
favorite part.
No.
It's her favorite part. She almost had it all. So close. So close.
If you guys could go into the future or into the past, which would you prefer to do, and why? Like, what would you do?
We're gonna do a round. Which way? Who can
We should do a
volunteer?
round. I think Concrete, you're more prepared.
Pete,
Oh,
have
oh,
at
I-
it with you.
You're
I
first.
know what I'm gonna do. You know how Marvel has the baby Thanos? Well, I have a baby Lincoln theory.
I'm lost already. Keep going.
No, that's it. We'll just leave it with the baby Lincoln theory.
I support you, Pete. I like that. It leaves
Same
it
thing.
open to interpretation. You've got options with that story.
I got options, you know. Maybe I just wanted the war to end sooner. You never know.
Yeah, I think I'd go back in time.
Yeah.
Not sure what I would fuck with, but I would get up. I'd be up to something.
Would you go back in time to like see yourself? Maybe give yourself a
Fuck
couple
that.
pointers.
I already did that shit. No, I'm going further back.
Yeah.
Wait, you
Corn,
still exist in the past?
So-
You're like not going back in time and existing as yourself in the past, or you're going back in time and like seeing you exist still in the past.
That fucks with my head. but I
so
wanna
so
say you
not
just-
the quantum leap, because the
There's
quantum
two
leap
selves.
is you're jumping into others' bodies. So you're actually physical form going back in time and being present with yourself.
Did someone
Yeah,
just
that's
deliver
how I'm
food to
thinking
your
it.
window?
A bird.
That's
That's the
fucking
best
awesome.
delivery service ever.
God, that's great.
Carrier pigeon.
God damn it! I look out my window all fucking day. No one brings food to my window.
I think you got me some papers and some chocolate.
Holy
The
shit!
bird?
He's so
Oh,
sweet.
shit. You got
The
little
laziest birds
there.
around here.
But what I'm thinking is like your adult self, you right now going into the past, you can see your past self, whatever age you were, however far you want to go back. And I wonder, can you have a conversation? You know, that's too much math
No,
with
I
this.
wouldn't.
Well,
I wouldn't. I wouldn't go back and fuck with my own timeline. No,
Well,
that's not something I'm down
I
with.
think you might, Corn. If you can go back and tell yourself about the Roadcaster, you fucking might.
Eh,
But he'd never learn.
I don't. No, I'd fuck with other things. I'd be up to something though, guaranteed. If I'm going back in time, I'm gonna have fun with it. Sorry, humanity. I'm gonna have fun with it. It's gonna be great.
To live the 80s, but in adulthood. I think that'd be fun.
What?
My heart would explode.
I mean, yeah, but you know,
What, like Benjamin Button? Wait, what do you mean? You want to be old, like 80? I
no,
don't
I want to do.
understand.
I want to do a bunch of coke in a disco club.
Oh, like in the
That'd be
70s,
awesome.
and just do a bunch of coke.
yeah, wrong timeline, 70s.
Yeah, it's
Still
okay.
disco clubs.
No, I mean, where else you gonna get Hep C? Everybody had Hep C in the 70s. What
Nah, just
was that about?
did they?
Everybody with the Hep C.
They didn't have medication back then.
Yeah, but no, why the Hep C?
People are
though?
much more irresponsible as well,
was-
but
it was
responsible. What a funny world it was in the 70s.
Freer world, less cameras, less things, less.
I'd go back in
Everything's
time and be
watched now.
friends with my mom, I think, before I was born. I would go back in time, find my mom before I was born, and become her best fucking friend in the world.
That's kind of cool if you think about it.
But what if she ends up valuing your friendship with her more than she does the possibility of having a family, and thus you never get born?
No, she would be pregnant.
Shit.
She would already be pregnant.
Okay,
with
never
me.
mind.
She
You
would-
already thought through.
Wait,
Yeah.
so you have to meet her when she's pregnant?
Okay.
So you're gonna
Yep.
be like one of those ladies that meets pregnant ladies because they can't have kids, or like, I just want to be your friend till you have the baby.
Yep, and then I would kill my mom, steal the baby.
Steal yourself.
Yeah. and then raise myself as my own daughter.
Technically, could you
Holy
kidnap yourself? I mean, honestly, I don't
Sure.
think you can.
Without ripping a hole in the space-time continuum.
Yeah, I mean, like, Chops, have you ever been charged for molesting yourself? I don't think you have.
I do it every night.
Yeah. So
Wait,
there's
masturbation, does it not count?
It's not a crime. So if you kidnap yourself,
He's been
technically,
acquitted every time, he said.
Yeah. For myself.
that's what we're calling it now.
I think we're gonna have to, like, when the Time Rider gets here, we're gonna have to take away the whole time conundrum thing. The whole, like, well, if you go back in the past and you do this to yourself, then this might happen. It just to make it simple.
No, I have a couple questions I want to ask. Some things about Lewis and Clark. Some things about Roswell. You know, things like that.
I need some education on Lewis and Clark. They made maps, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm looking for the body of Sacagawea because that's how you get fucking poltergeists. So I want to know what they did with the bones. I'm solving fucking crimes here, dude.
With the bones.
You have no idea how long I spent watching interviews.
Holy shit. So prepared.
I got the tinfoil hats to fucking prove it, dude. I'm not kidding. In case I get in a ruckus, I got a hard one, too.
Pete looks like he's ready to go back to the Ming Dynasty.
Yeah.
They might kick him out with that hat. Like, that is not natural. Not natural.
It keeps the brainwaves out because it's all telepathic nowadays. I mean, back then.
Speaking of not natural, we got the most unnatural thing we have on the show. Granny, come on in, bud. Never mind.
He's got
perfect.
I just assumed he wasn't ready yet.
I thought he was ready. That's my bad for trying to introduce him on. My bad, Granny.
So for y'all's reference, or for y'all's whatever the fuck, I'm going to be operating under the Back to the Future time travel laws tonight, or this afternoon, or whatever this is.
Find out about the gigawatts.
And what are those laws? You can't fuck your own mom or something?
No, apparently you totally can. I mean, he was getting a little chubbed up, I think, by her once she rescued him and took Calvin Klein upstairs. But
that's right.
But
they get a little close, didn't it?
But yeah, there's other time travel theories. I don't really give a shit about them because Back to the Future is the one that's right. So
it's all good. It's all good. I got to know about this
hard stance I'm taking
from Roswell to DC. Why would you drive for 3 weeks when you can't fly a plane? I don't know. Sorry, I'm just reading.
Roswell to DC took someone 3 weeks.
Yeah, he said there was no highways built at that time. He had to take back roads. Was it just
fucking horses? How did you take 3 weeks?
In the 50s? I thought the 40s we had,
we had
planes.
Vehicles and shit.
You could have taken a Zeppelin in less time.
It's terrible.
I want to go back to Lemmy's.
That's a future callback to when he says they thought he was German.
Oh. You'll say in a plot twist. That did happen. You're actually wait. Your mom is actually you, Lemmy. Yeah. What if you don't remember raising yourself, and your mom was actually? Oh no, my brain hurts. I can't put that.
No, I don't think that's true. My mom looks too much like my little sister.
Wait, so your little sister might be your mom?
Oh my god,
she did the time travel. It's your turn, Lemmy.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're gonna break Chop's brain before we start. So
it's already broken. It's broken before the show even begins. It's definitely going to break even more now, and I can't wait.
All right. You.
So, do we know when the time traveler is going to be traveling on over?
And if you can travel through time, are you ever actually late? Or are you just showing up?
If he makes a corn wait, yes, he can be late. He will be considered late.
A time traveler is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
It's true. True.
What if he's watching us in the future and he's just trying to pinpoint the exact time that we need? No, my brain fucking hurts. Can't do it.
Yeah, stop doing that, Chops.
It just goes. It goes there. Goes there. I smoked a little bit too much before this. I was not ready.
I think that's what you got to do. Just a free for all, and you just let it flow. Before we forget, while I'm here, Chops, I know you did roll call and stuff. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see the board? I don't know if you can see the board or not. We already did roll call. I still have our hashtag dick pig. We have from last week, we have Dirty Dalish's poor stout broken heart, where you destroyed the poor girl. We have a parachute girl, and then we have a chop salad up there.
Oh, parachute girl.
Remember, yeah. I'm surprised Parachute hasn't called yet.
She probably will. Have you seen her pictures in Discord? Beautiful in Alaska. Beautiful.
She's beautiful in Alaska.
I like
no, Alaska's beautiful.
I liked the red plane. It looked very contrasty.
Yeah, if you were gonna choose a plane, what color plane would you choose?
I think I just told you.
Oh, it would have to be red.
Exactly red.
It wouldn't be a short yellow plane. Seriously, a corn's gonna ride in a red plane.
What do I want to look like? I'm fucking flying for John Deere, coming in a yellow and green plane. No, I'm coming in hot, red.
Coming in crap dusted.
That's right.
Why does Granny look like he's panicking, trying desperately to get some type of settings working?
I don't know. Why the fuck does he look like what he looks like at any point? You could say that at any time.
Don't worry, he'll slide on in here pretty soon. So what are you guys normally doing on Sundays? I mean, I'm working in the fields, but
mine is mostly adulting. Getting all the adulting going on. I was almost late today because of it.
What do you consider adulting?
Everything that I've been putting off in the past for the past week. So dishes, laundry, sweeping up the floors, grocery shopping.
Oh, I'm losing my rice head.
All that stuff. Anybody else do that? Anybody else lazy as fuck like throughout the week and then you do it all on your days off?
I did about 30 seconds of dishes earlier and then about a minute and a half of laundry.
Man, look at you go. Timing and everything.
Yeah, you never want to overexert yourself. The shit gets boring real quick.
I think we are getting way too lazy, though. I mean, people used to have wash tubs and they had to scrub shit. We're like, oh, I got to lift it up and put it in. It's work.
Oh, yeah, the old-time scrubbers that were made into musical instruments.
Yes.
What were those called? Washboards?
I want to do my laundry like Charlie's mom from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like a soup.
Yep. The big-ass wooden spoon thing.
Life is a journey. And sometimes
we got him.
Travel time.
He's here.
Sometimes you...
And he's back.
All right.
And he's back.
I'm gonna kick off, guys. I was
you're fucking really
place.
Fucking up the whole handsome dynamic we got going on here.
I am.
Thank you for sitting in.
I feel like a turd in a punch bowl.
All right, Lemmy. We'll
later.
see you. Say hi to your sister, mom, and we'll talk to you later.
Shut up, Pete.
See you guys later.
Take Pete with you. Oh God, no.
Come on, Pete.
All right, Granny.
Chinese praying.
Yeah,
he's bowing.
It's a bow, dude. It's respectful.
I no longer
some
feel bad
respect,
about the bippity boppity shit anymore.
No.
Why?
The shame has left you.
Dude, this is not appropriation. Okay, they appropriate enough of our farmland. I can at least have a hat.
The weird part is, it's like it was a family, and they were taking pictures of the senior pictures of the daughter. She was, I don't know, maybe Italians are more for free and open with that, but she had the shortest fucking skirt on, and it made us uncomfortable watching the family take pictures of the, bippity.
What? I don't know what bippity boppity. I don't know. Yeah.
That's where the bippity came from for me.
Oh.
Hey guys, I've noticed that our guest is backstage. Do we want to get anything before we bring them on?
If anybody needs their tinfoil hats, now put them on now. Just protect yourselves from aliens and anything else out there. That is just a disclaimer. That has nothing to do with WGNN, but I want to protect our viewers.
I think we need a breakdown on who the guest actually is, because he's
Why
not
don't we let
other
him
than
do
a
that?
time rider.
Yeah, why don't we talk to him and ask him? That could be a good interview question. Like, who are you?
Shut up, Pete. All right, welcome on to the show, Michael McIntosh. Michael.
Hey, Michael, how are you, bud?
That is a stone cold. Oh, okay, he froze up. Never mind. What's up?
You're clapping for yourself?
Woo! I clap for him. He can clap for him. It's the thing now.
Clapping for everybody.
It's a day to
Like,
celebrate, right? We made it to another
my
week,
job.
Michael.
It is.
Your job
It
is to
is.
clap. That's amazing.
Sure.
Is that hourly
Okay.
or salary?
Michael,
It's-
why don't
it's
you let
about
everybody
Does it
know?
have benefits?
20 minutes
medical,
a week.
dental?
Pays the rent.
Dig it.
Yeah. All right.
Did you have
why
to
don't
build
you
up
let
to it? Was it
everybody
a part-time
shut
thing
the
to start?
fuck up, Pete?
Shut up, Pete!
Yeah, it took a lot of years of training. I went to theater school, acting school, music school. Worked in television for many years, independent film production, music, record production, etc., etc.
Which was your favorite out
um,
of all that? Did you have any one thing that you would go back to if you could, or not
Yeah,
that you couldn't?
usually I would go to sleep at night, so that was kind of my favorite part of the whole thing.
Sleeping's good.
Going back to sleep at night.
I catch like eight a night. How about you?
Yeah,
Trying to.
lately, about 12. Used to be about 2.
That's depression, man.
Nice.
That's a lot.
No, it's called being old. I don't know how old you are, but I'm going to be 50 this year. And
I'm 12.
I've
You look great for 50.
pretty hard in my life. so
Michael, why
kinda
don't you let
catching up.
let the audience know a little bit about your background? The presidency, the time traveling, all that kind of good shit.
Please.
Well, you see, we have this country called the United States of America that many of us here are probably citizens of, kind of gauging by the looks of it and sound of it. And we have this office in this country called the presidency. It was founded during the late 1700s, and it's a job that a different person gets to do every 4 to 8 years.
If we're
You may-
lucky, right?
You may have heard of it. I don't know.
Yeah,
You might have learned something about it. I don't know about you young guys, what they're teaching you in schools anymore.
I was no good in geography.
When I went
We
to
talk about it
school-
every 4 years.
When I went to school, we learned about that stuff in 8th grade quite extensively, even. And
I want to know about this
you know,
time travel
I'm
thing.
30. I'm over 35, and so I'm campaigning for the office of president at this point.
Oh,
Now, are you
Okay,
going to be an independent, or are you going with a certain political party?
Well, I think if you know anything about how the country works, you don't get to be an independent and become president. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah,
So,
Pete, stupid fucking question. Let the man talk.
So you got to pick one or the other, and I think we've had enough Democrats for now. So I'm gonna, while it's trendy, be a Republican, and that may change in the future if it's no longer cool.
are you doing this because you think you have a chance or trying to make a statement?
Yes.
Dual
Okay.
purpose. I love it.
I like it.
All right. Now, with the time traveling thing, I mean, you did tell me that you were 100% going to win the presidency in 2024. And then I believe you followed that up with the next election being Ann Coulter, and then directly after that being Alex Jones. And then your children, and then another one of your children,
Yeah,
and then
you get
yourself.
you got the order of that a little bit wrong, but yeah,
Okay.
I was when I was a really small
He's the
child,
worst.
I was like 4 or 5, something like that. I was exposed to, because of my dad's work, exposed to advanced technologies that ended up in me being ultimately exposed to time travel. And part of that ended up with me being what's called quantum displaced, using quantum displacement into a point in the future, which I believe was somewhere in the 2080s. Yeah, really. The truth is out there.
So
Illuminati confirmed.
okay.
That is Illuminati confirmed.
Okay.
No,
Well, I'm
that's
old,
fine. That's
so
fine.
I actually watched
How?
the X-Files on Sunday nights on Fox when it was first out. But I know that.
I have
That
a
is a
question about time.
documentary series.
No question about
you're
time.
right.
Yes.
But so when I was in 2080, must have been about 2082 or something like that. I was able to, out of my own curiosity, basically, because I'm by nature deeply interested in current events and history. I was able to determine who had been the presidents of the United States up to that point, and
Holy shit.
I was shocked and horrified, really, to find out that I had been one of them. And
You said shocked and horrified. Why?
yeah,
Why
I mean
horrified?
horrified. Look, the idea that I would or could be even president of the United States is quite shocking and horrifying. I'm really nothing like any of the candidates that have ever been put forward. I mean, I grew up listening to punk rock. You know, in high school, I was the only kid in my school with a mohawk. I was basically an anarchist.
Pretty much a rebel.
I have
Different kind of rebel, you know, but like,
Right on.
I came to school with Sid Vicious T-shirts. I had
Not
this
punk rock,
Sex
by the way. First boy band of all time. You should be ashamed of yourself for that.
Ashamed of myself.
Well, no, Greg,
Well,
Ernie, serious question. I want to know how, if his dad was involved in futuristic technology, how did he get mixed up in it? Was it an
It's called
accident?
molestation, Pete. Let's move on, okay? We don't need to know what the fuck all that's about, all right?
I really want to know how he got involved. If his dad's researching it, I mean, you do have some stuff laying around. You may go take your kid to work one day. Like my dad used to sneak me in. He was a mechanic, but he'd sneak me in. Like if we didn't have a sitter, and I just hang out in the shop while he fixed trucks all day. Like,
Well,
how did you get involved in to get
question?
quantum displaced? Like, how did this originate? Where
That
you
is
got involved with the tech?
Yeah, that's an extremely long story. If you've got an hour, maybe I could.
We've
break
got
it
at
down
least that
on
long,
some
Michael.
level.
The floor is yours.
I have till tomorrow morning. I'm good.
Okay, well,
Just as long as we can ask questions in between the story, kind of
Michael,
like stencil it up. We don't
Michael,
need
okay, you know that.
Could you be disassociating from possible molestation?
No, you know that guy. You know that guy with the
Serious
meme that goes, the meme with the guy that goes, dude, aliens.
The
one with the
ancient
fuzzies?
alien guy. The ancient
No.
alien guy. He's like, dude. I
Dude.
love that guy.
Dude, aliens. Okay. You know how? Yeah, really. You know how we see a lot of people claim to have seen, maybe some of you have and won't admit it, claim to have seen UFO in the sky and they're flying around and blah, 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 blah.
I've seen him.
But
I know a guy.
okay,
They leave
Right.
circles in my fucking fields, Michael. You think I don't know about aliens?
well, there you
Whatever
go.
happened to those? Sorry to get off topic.
They,
No, let them-
They've already mapped us, dude. We're good. They already have the map
a
done.
lot of those are not just spacecraft, but they're time spacecraft.
I've heard this.
So they're using not just physical travel, but they are also traveling through time. Traveling through time at the same time.
Absolutely. You use an antimatter drive, you are bending time with a space wormhole and boop, boop, popping on the other side. But time isn't really relevant in space. It could be anything it is.
Right. So basically, because of my dad's work, my dad was military. He got out of the military when I was really, actually, I think it was like before I was born, but he was still working for the military as a contractor after.
Can you tell us about his time in the military?
No!
His time in the military, that would have been you're talking about the 1960s, the 70s. The world was completely
A lot of
different
activity
then,
back then.
and there was a lot of different stuff going on, obviously I wasn't around for a lot of it. I wasn't born until late 1974. So
Did you say that it was because of implants that they put inside you that gave you the ability to time travel?
no, it was because of the technology, the time-space craft that I was in.
The
I
space
used
shuttle.
it. No, it wasn't.
Now, did you go to Mars
no.
with Barack Obama?
That is unrelated, almost really. But yes,
Very.
I did in fact go to Mars with
But
Barack
yes.
Obama also. But yes,
Okay.
that is another
Whoa.
whole compartment of the military that is effectively unrelated to the time-space UFO phenomena.
Did
But
you know
yes, that
Michael
also.
before he was Michelle? If you hung out with Obama,
Are you kidding?
No, we wish he was.
why does everyone think I'm the weird? Come on.
No, you're good. You're good, Michael.
Don't
So
tell him he's good.
when it comes to time traveling, obviously you can go in the past, in the future, or is that even a thing? Do we even know what the conception of time travel actually is?
Yeah, you can, with time spacecraft, you can go to any time, forward, backward, sideways, whichever.
What's a
Time-
How the
sideways?
fuck do you? Yeah. How the fuck do you?
Tell me more about this sideways maneuver.
Yeah, well, sideways, this is quantum physics, but if you look at time, if you want to understand how time works, it's very simple. You look at, say, like a ball of wool or a bowl of spaghetti with,
Oh, now that you mention it,
kind of
spaghetti
thing.
does kind of
So-
look like time.
yeah, so it's like, imagine time as a big bowl of spaghetti that's all one big piece of spaghetti, and you can pick it up, separate it out into one straight line, or you can have it all piled on top of each other like a ball of wool or something.
Yep.
And you can, with the time spacecraft, you can literally come outside of it, punch outside of it, look at it anywhere on the timeline and punch in. It's basically like that. So, and it all overlaps effectively, you know, in some ways. So time kind of bleeds over itself.
Is there
So
anyone
you
that
can go
regulates this?
anywhere?
Is time kind of like water in that it'll settle in the lowest spot?
Do you really think any sort of government agency or anything like that is able?
Wouldn't be ours, because if the laws of anything in space, if there's that many planets, there's going to be that much life, and you're not going to have one other life form like a gray. You may have the lizard men, you may have all sorts of different things. You may just have more like the jellyfish type space, semi-clear. But see, these are the different things you're going to, because there's always going to be one that's going to interfere, one that's going to sit back and watch, and maybe one that helps us. So shouldn't someone regulate people poking in and out of time and messing with things? Can you do stuff that may get you like, don't be doing that? Is there someone fixing what other people are breaking?
Well, I'm assuming you believe in a god. That's God.
Are you asking if there's time police?
Kind of. I mean, because that is a hell of a power to go back in time or go future in time or go sideways in time. I mean, this is all Batman confirmed. So this is all possible.
I have a theory that
We
there's
don't know
rules,
anything about
and you.
I think
No,
there should be.
rules.
There has to be. Someone has to regulate
This is called mental fucking illness, Pete.
Well, I think if there was public availability of time travel, there would certainly be a need for human governments to regulate what humans are allowed to do with it, because
we
too
would
dumb
fuck
to
around and
really-
have a desire to regulate it only because we're a bunch of dipshits. Yeah, but I don't know about a need. We would definitely do it.
But if time isn't really relevant, you could go 6 billion years in the future in a different star that didn't turn into a red nova and cook everybody, or we leave the planet through, I don't know, partial implants of AI, and then we can kind of travel around. This someone in the future, the possibility that they didn't create someone to regulate it is the same percentage that they did create someone to regulate
What
it.
did he just say, dude?
My brain.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Spaghetti,
well,
man.
What one important question that I was actually trying to bring up when we were talking about what is time travel, what is the whole spaghetti effect. Dennis Rodman laid it out. Is time travel
He
really
knows spaghetti.
like
Shut the fuck up, Pete!
Is time travel really like the gay bookshelf minus the gay, just the bookshelf set up in Interstellar? I instantly thought about Interstellar when it came to like what traveling sideways would be like. Everything's there, but not time-wise.
I don't know. I've never seen the gay bookshelf. So.
It's best answer yet.
It's just like a regular bookshelf, but they take the butts of the books together, and then they always put them together like that sideways.
That's
How
called
do you know
book
that?
docking. You take the little sneeze guard off the book, and you can just wrap it around the other book's sneeze guard.
I'll take your word for
Like
it.
a selling
I don't
book.
know.
Yeah.
Have you never seen Interstellar, Michael?
I have actually. Yeah, I really like that movie. I think it's
Is it close when it
quite
comes
good.
to that field of time travel?
You know, it's weird because it is actually possible to time travel extensively and basically punch back into wherever you left off. So in that regard, that film is a little inaccurate. Although I suppose that could happen.
Well, I suppose just like the reference and what it looks like, in a way, for us to kind of understand as non-time travelers.
Well, I'm not a time
yourself.
traveler personally. I wouldn't label myself as that. And
You went to fucking 2080 with Barack Obama and measured cocks on Mars.
No,
like how
before that,
are
he-
you not?
No, there's more. He was part of the I think the Truman administration too. He went back in time and talked to him about nuclear weapons and the Germans. They thought he was German when he first crashed. He
Yeah.
saved us from aliens,
is
dude.
true.
You don't know this. You gotta do some research, Grady.
You've heard the Roswell account that I made on the Mad Martian show.
Does this impress you? Do you
I
think this
listened.
gives you power over me?
Thank you.
Let me tell you, Concrete was up all night doing research on you. So he's probably Concrete. Do you have like
Facebook
really
mug?
specific questions?
Do I have questions? I have pages and pages and fucking pages and pages and pages.
This is
of
alarming,
questions.
B. This is the most alarming thing I've heard all day. And this
Well-
motherfucker is talking about going to Mars with Barack Obama.
Wait,
I do
Mars.
believe in the I do believe in the future there will be government agencies where people are their job is time travel, like time travelers. That's what they are. They're part of the military. But
Like the
I'm
movie
not-
Looper.
Michael, I think they're already here.
Maybe, yeah, but for sure they probably are. But I'm not one of those. I've just been exposed to the sort of early primitive
You were a witness. We call it.
version of that. Yeah, almost like a guinea pig, really a test subject. You know.
Yeah.
I have a
Necessary.
question about
We need you to
the
spread the
ship
word.
that they let you traveled in the one time.
Hmm.
Does it, since it can move in all directions in space and time, how is it affected with gravity on time dilation? Say getting close to things like black holes and where there's heavy gravity where time itself actually slows down. Like,
I don't
how does
know.
it
I
deal
hate
with
how much
moving in
research
and out
you've
of
done
those?
with this.
I don't know anything
This is
about
life
that.
research.
I would assume that if people are
Pete's
using
a real
those
dick
craft
pig.
with that technology, that they would already have advanced knowledge of what to avoid, so as to avoid it. I would
Okay.
think so.
You'd have to map it. Yeah.
And a lot of at this point, a lot of the people using, I say people, but the beings using this technology are not human. They are extraterrestrial.
Hey, man,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
have you ever heard of a show called Salute Your Shorts?
I have not, no.
Okay, well, this won't mean anything to you, but there's a guy named Michael Ray Bauer on a show that used to be called Salute Your Shorts, and we've had him on. He's into this shit, and we're trying to get him on for Tuesday. I don't know if you're around, but we may send you a link just for the shit of it. You probably won't be available, but if you're able to come on and shoot the shit with Michael Ray Bauer,
He
and
would
we
be
can talk
perfect
about
for this.
alien shit.
If
That
you
might
could,
be really fun.
I'm definitely available to talk to people about this.
We
I
figured.
don't get to talk about it enough, and I really would like to. That's
Let's-
part of the reason that's a big part of the reason I'm campaigning for the presidency is because I do believe that it's going to take something like a president disclosing this subject to the general public for people to even begin to believe that it's possible or real. And who knows, even at this point, if it comes from the government people are probably less likely to believe it because of the recent history with our government pulling
I
the
mean,
wool over
other
our
than the UFO stuff they've released and the government's all UFO-y now and they're cool with it, you think they're really going to let you say all this stuff?
I got a follow-up question.
Well, it is going to be disclosed somehow eventually. It is part of what is going to happen. This I'm aware of. And I'm sure that people can, if they have access to this technology already, can sort of delay and defer this and try to prevent it and all kinds of things. But time doesn't really work that way. You can't sort of go back in time and kill Adolf Hitler because it's not going to work. If people try
Well,
to
not
do
with that
that,
fucking attitude, man. Time's like a noodle.
Wait,
You just roll the
Why
current
would-
noodle loop around to the Adolf loop. And
Yeah.
once they bump up against each other, you can just slip on in there.
I'm going to have
Well-
to go back in time and protect people.
And-
Jesus.
And I do have
You
another
would
question.
think if that were possible, though, wouldn't Adolf Hitler have never existed?
You would think, but maybe we're just waiting on you to fix it, Michael.
I
will
don't
make
think
you
it
this
matters,
deal.
though. Somebody
Shut
else
up,
would have
Pete.
stepped
I
in
will
there.
make you this deal, Michael. If you are ever president, I will fucking re-circumcise myself.
Okay, Michael, I have a question.
At
and
home.
it's along the line. Yeah, let him do it. Fuck him.
You're circumcised? I'm
yeah.
sorry to hear that.
It only half circumcised. It was a botched circumcised. The Moyle was getting
Yeah,
sued. But
his docking procedure's a real bitch.
anyway,
Corn,
so
Corn, you got a question?
I think
Guess you're not as Irish as I am.
I'll just take the others off. Michael McIntosh, you're running for president 2024.
Yeah.
Do you think right now in this election you have a better or worse chance than Joe Exotic did when he ran?
I don't know who Joe Exotic is. Are you talking about Joe Biden? Or
No, the Tiger King, Carol Baskins.
I
That
don't know who
bitch.
that is. No idea who that is. I'm sorry.
Oh, hold
do
on.
you-
I got you.
Bro, do you have Netflix? I'll get you my login, man. You gotta check this shit out.
I don't spend much
Tiger.
time with TV or entertainment. I just don't have time for it.
Joe
I'm
Exotic's a
usually-
lifestyle, man.
I'm usually just working on something. But
Well,
Hey,
it's,
Michael McIntosh. Chops is a big fan of you. Can you send him 48 fucking thousand friend requests on Facebook? His name is Chops.
sure. How do you spell that?
Okay.
I'm
Why
logging
do
right
you
now.
send me literally a fucking friend request a week?
Facebook glitches out sometimes, and it repeats.
No, it
them.
doesn't. They're
Oh,
all
yeah.
different fucking accounts.
I've heard about that.
How do you
bug.
know that's not multiverse messages? Because he's time displaced. He may be sending it from other dimensions, and they're all hitting you at the same time, bro. Maybe he only sent it once.
In case you don't understand how media works,
He doesn't.
it's social media is still media, right? So what people do who are trying to promote themselves can sometimes hire a team to
at
promote them
Travolta.
using social media. And I have that. I have a team working for me that is.
You have a team that sends
Social
me
media.
friend requests.
There's-
Fire them immediately.
I
Yeah,
have
if
a
I had
team
anyone send you a friend request,
in Austin.
No, fuck that.
And-
Tell him to
and
ramp
you-
up production.
And you're a world famous rock star. Buddy, your fucking music video has been up for 5 years. It got 70 views. Like, how is that world
When you're
famous?
shadow banned, your stuff can't go
Yeah.
mainstream, Granny.
I
Oh,
think if you,
they don't like what he says.
I think
man.
if
He's
you,
getting
I
the
think
truth
if
out
you
there.
search my band, Young
The
Astronaut,
music is fucking terrible, dude.
well, everyone likes
Can we
different
take a
things.
listen to it?
I think if you take a
I think
listen
we
to
need to cut
some
it.
of my newer stuff, it's got like 79, 80 million streams, so it's actually quite popular. But
Michael, would you mind if we played it right here and now? I've never heard
Yeah.
your music.
We can
and
keep it
I'm
down in
awesome.
the background while we interview, and I think that would make a good.
go right ahead.
Ambiance.
I would recommend the song "Lines in the Sky." That's probably one of my
Fuck
best.
yeah.
Lines in the Sky. Anybody on top of that, or do I need to get on top of it?
Fuck
You
no,
said-
this is your idea. I thought you had it all figured out. I don't know how to do this shit.
Can I find this on YouTube, Michael?
You can, yeah.
Good luck,
YouTube Music,
jackass.
iTunes, Spotify, all of those places. And you can
What's
find
what's your band's name?
it's called Young Astronauts Club. You could also just go to the website, which is youngastronautesclub.com.
Man, I'm gonna have a hard time spelling astronauts.
So
but
like
we
we
know.
as fans, we can be like chanting like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know.
you guys.
But
Young
that's pretty
Astronaut
much that's pretty much how I make a lot of my living is through music streaming. Actually,
Sweet.
What do you edit with? Are you Audacity or what do you?
we use a number of different things. Our team is quite large, so we're
Your
using.
team
all
does
kinds
the
of
editing
things.
for you too.
All we had is
No,
what's
I
his
do.
name? Andrew. Who do we
I,
have? We
I
fired
do a
the guy?
lot of the production myself, but
Sweet.
and recording and
Well, you're doing a shitty fucking
Implementation.
job because it sucks balls. This shit is terrible.
We haven't
You should
heard
be
it yet.
absolutely-
Give it okay, with a thought
Where's
process
your
like
album,
that,
Granny?
that's
dude.
that's
Come
fine
on,
with
you
me.
gotta,
I don't care.
you gotta hear some of the music first.
Is this it, buddy?
That
The
is
lines
one of
in the sky?
yeah, that's one of the songs.
Is this the one that so it's called Lines in the Sky? I love the spelling, by the way. Something I can actually read. And
Oh god.
Well, I'm
Is
just
this the one
copying
you would
my
suggest?
friend. I was just copying my friend Prince, who spelled like that. So
no, it's great. No, I honestly do
because
love
you're
it.
a fucking-
I honestly love it.
Because you're a goddamn pseudo intellectual. I forgot.
All right, go ahead and hit play. We'll
Well,
keep the
okay,
slow
so-
sound in the background.
I know. I gotta know. This is the one that you would suggest to start off with, correct? I don't want to get a wrong.
that's a good kind of intro track to the band. Yeah, if you've never
Okay.
heard of us before. So
Let's give a listen to it.
the rest of it.
Yeah, you
Did I
go
do
a
something
little-
wrong?
Yeah, too loud.
Does it sound like that?
It's loud. That's how it sounds.
Okay.
It's made to be abrasive.
Very
It's
attached.
stadium rock, really.
Oh, now I hear the guitar. Okay.
Just think how many chicks been fucking to this song.
What?
None!
Pays the bills.
Okay, it's getting better.
Chops, go ahead and hit that like button.
No, don't you
the
fucking
first
do it,
one.
Chops. Don't you do it, Chops.
That way. Chops, I noticed you're not subscribed also. Go ahead and let's subscribe. Just to make sure we don't miss anything. And can you turn that bell on, Chops?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to miss anything.
All right, while we listen,
thing.
I actually had a question about the Greys.
Hold on. Hold on here. One second.
Oh,
One second.
did
The
we
gray
move on?
aliens?
Yes, because they're the ones that seem to be more. No, I was listening, chaps. Just maybe in the
Oh.
background. Ambiance. All right, so
Thank God. I would
Yeah,
rather
no.
listen to fucking Pete ramble about nonsense than this fucking bullshit. Pete, continue.
We can't take him anywhere.
Very Deftones like. I kind of like it.
I wish I was deaf.
So,
we have similar
so-
influences to those guys, so that might be
with
same,
the
about the same age group and that kind of thing.
okay, with
We get
the
it.
Greys, why are they always hostile? And
What
if
the
you
fuck
were
is a
able to
Grey?
use their technology, can
They're
you
not
use
always-
all of their tech?
They're
They're
short.
not always hostile, actually. The thing
Some
is,
of them are just smart asses.
we're hostile to them, and that's part of the problem.
Is for them is like I mean they've been doing research on us for like 50 years. You think probing's still a thing? Do I still got a shot?
God, I hope so.
If you really,
Why do you
really
hope
try
for
hard,
probing?
I don't shave every week for nothing, bro.
You do
Thank
what?
God it's over.
I'm not shaving every week for nothing. I want to make sure that's still a thing. No, I just
Yeah, I'll
wanted
take
to
all
know
your
because I want like a space pew pew gun. Pew pew. I
You
can't
want a
wait.
space pew pew gun.
Well, and sometimes I mean, if they make
laser
it
gun?
that it's biometric, where only they can use it, that means I gotta save hands or fingers to make the gun go pew pew.
Hope you get hit by a runaway space train. A space pew pew. Jesus.
I don't do space trains because I don't like space bukkake. So,
What?
This is a visual show. Thank you, Stevie J.
The thing is, we're hostile to extraterrestrial beings, and if we were less hostile, they might be more willing to share more technology with us. But
Well, who's
there's
we
also-
though? Who's up there trying to dick down the aliens? Aren't they the ones capturing us? I mean,
Guilty.
well, we as
Okay,
in
cool.
human beings.
other than Tits McGee down there, didn't
I'm
don't they have
protected,
the
dude.
aggressive side of things here? Typically, I mean, the government, I guess, they're aggressive towards them, but do people really give a shit?
well, the governments, the ones that I've encountered, are not hostile, but I'm
Right.
sure that other people would have.
We know there's
have
just
that
one government.
perception. One government.
you know,
Michael, is there a misconception between like if aliens actually come from space, or have they always been here and are on a different radio frequency, to put it lightly?
I don't know. I don't
Great
have
answer.
the answer to that question.
I think they've been here at least as long as we have, Chops. Yeah, I think we're
Very
the
much
aliens.
I mean, well, any habitable planet.
Byproducts of them, at the very least, if not created.
There are people who say that they're basically humans who have been mutated through nuclear war and this kind of thing. I don't know. I suppose it's all conjecture, and I have no idea. I'm just aware that they exist, and I can.
God, I have to drink a lot with you on panel. Fuck.
Sure.
Listen,
Granny, you should pay attention. You're the first one
shut
to
the
get
fuck
abducted,
up,
dude.
Pete.
Great question, Pete.
Michael, do you remember when you got so upset at me that you said you were going to come to my house and beat the shit out of me? Do you recall that time?
Do it. No, I don't know what this is.
Or was
about.
that like an astral projection or some shit?
Always
I don't-
about you, Granny.
Who are you? I don't know. What's your name again?
It's like, what? I don't know what that is.
I like
You
it.
know
don't what he's talking
exactly
about.
who the fuck I am.
What am
His
I doing
team
here?
knows you. He doesn't. He's too far up the totem pole.
Are you saying y'all have a history or something?
Yeah, we got a history.
Are we
And it ain't
friends? I don't
great.
know.
No,
We're friends, Michael.
no, we are not. Fucking...
I'm just a corn that loves that Facebook mug. But apparently y'all have got a pass.
No, I cannot stand you.
You
And
can't stand me? I don't even know who
no,
you are,
fuck-
man. I don't know.
Dude,
Sorry.
No
I
one
love
does.
this guy.
Break it to you.
yeah, I think the Sunday stream might have to be Michael.
This is good.
You think so? All right, well, you're fucking fired then, Pete. All right,
Granny, what's your beef with Michael? Let's get into this.
I don't know
my
why.
beef with Michael? Well, first of all,
yeah.
he's a fucking Pete left anyway. He's a human slumber party. He is
What's wrong with a
wildly
slumber party? That's fun, dude. You get snacks
is-
and TV.
wildly autistic with mental illness, and then what his
Says the
whole
man in the bear
tac-
costume.
fuck you.
Go ahead.
And his whole tactic is to trick other fucking wildly autistic people into believing his fucking mental illness lies.
I'm not autistic.
Well, yeah, I can see that you would think that with your lack of education, but
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
we're
hold
going
on,
back to
I got,
that.
hold on, I got one for you. With your lack of it. Oh shit! I wish I had a mic drop sound effect.
Yeah, we're
Do they-
fucking going back to that.
where are you from? Do they have schools there?
No.
Community.
Any sort of
Well, I'm
learning?
Fully homeschooled. Oh, but you
Libraries?
did go to Brown, Harvard, Yale, and what was the other one? Oh, was
No,
it?
I went to Harvard
Princeton?
and Cornell.
Okay. Oh,
Like a-
Cornell.
And
Sorry.
Attended?
a few other little things like Michigan University.
No, he just visited Corn. He was
Well,
just visiting those universities.
I got a law degree in like a little kind of community school in Dublin, Ireland.
So not law.
A law degree.
Wait a minute. Does that mean you have to wear one of those fancy wigs when you practice?
No, that's Britain.
Fuck.
Oh,
I knew I shouldn't have spoke.
my hopes.
I knew better.
Oh.
Or
my God.
actually, I think they do that in Canada still. Don't they do that in Canada?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know.
crazy up there too.
I
We've
can't
got a few
remember, man.
Canadians in the audience. Shout out to the Canadians.
Hey, you know what Canadian means in Ojibwe? You guys know Ojibwe?
No, tell us. Is this going to be one of the?
Please,
Pete joke?
pseudo intellectual. Yeah, tell us in Ojibwe what
I
fucking
have a question when
Canadian
you're
means.
done.
It just means squatter.
Squatter.
Yeah. The Ojibwe are a Native American people whose land is most of eastern Canada and northern United States.
Canadian means squatter?
Squatter.
So how do you feel about the squatters?
How do you feel about them? Don't you think they should go back? Sort of like how people are, maybe go back to Europe. I don't know.
So that you want them to go back to Canada? Wait a minute, I'm confused. Where do you want them to go across the Bering Strait? They got to swim now.
No, the squatters. The squatters are the Europeans who call themselves.
Oh, they call us squatters.
Who call themselves Canadians.
Oh, like the Chinese call us guaylo for
Thanks for
round
calling
eye.
Walgreens.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
The fuck was
I
that?
get it.
Can I have to also ask you a question? Why are you the most pretentious retard I've ever met in my fucking life?
I'm not.
Not you.
Pete, you little retard. No, hey, just because he's sitting there looking like Jason Statham, and you can't keep up with his handsomeness, don't get all hurt, Granny. That's what's going on here.
Yeah. Well, whatever. At least fucking Jake Hudson is self-aware. This guy's retarded and pretentious. It's baffling to me.
Okay. Well, since you've had your 2 cents, I have a question about natives in America.
Oh my!
You are supposedly descendants of Lewis and
Hey,
Clark.
Smith with the $5 coming in. Thank you, sir. Pair character cheerfully blowing a party horn. Go ahead.
Thank you, A. Smith. Now, Lewis and Clark, they mapped most of some like the East Coast and down there near the Grannyvilles.
South side.
Which one were you descended from, Lewis or Clark?
You're talking to me, aren't you?
Yes, that question's for Michael. I actively try not to talk to Granny.
He just rambles on. It's hard to tell when his
I'm descended from the Clarks, actually.
The Clarks, okay.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Why do you know so much? I hate that you did research.
Because I care about things.
Partially, I'm partially descended from.
Yeah, you're part Irish and you're also part Clarks. I don't know what the Clarks are. If they were like if it's like a Hatfield McCoy thing.
Yeah,
guys, I want to try something here.
If you go really far back, the Clarks are actually also Irish. It seems like everything was Irish once upon a time. If you really go far back enough. But.
If you go far back enough, we all came from the same fucking place. I mean, what the? For fuck's sake, dude. Yes, Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve. All right.
Granny Corn.
Thank you for enlightening me. I didn't know that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hear me out, guys.
Shut the fuck up, Michael.
Will.
Hear me out. Since Pete did so much research, he has all these questions and whatnot. I think he might be able to do a nice little interview. What if we go off camera for 5 minutes? And trust me, I'll be setting a timer myself. 5 minutes. You think we might be able to get something out of this?
Yeah, I got shit I can get done in 5 minutes. Absolutely.
Do we all agree with this?
Yeah.
Pete,
I'm sorry,
are you prepared
audience.
for this?
Yeah, I guess we could go for however long. I could just
As long as it comes to Pete shutting the fuck up after this 5 minutes. Because he's got a goddamn book written.
I have serious questions.
Yeah, that's what I want to get to. I want to see what serious questions Pete has because I know he's inside
Sharks
right
wants
now.
to
He
witness
wants to do
Pete's
it.
talent uninhibited.
Yeah, there you go.
And we're holding him back.
All right. This is going to be full-blown retard on retard. Let's get it. Well, I can't be.
There we go. Now that we took out the trash. Okay.
Well, it's difficult to have a conversation. It's just,
sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But no, I have a few interview questions. I want to go back to the how. Maybe I missed this, but when you got to drive the freaking Roswell craft, like how did that come about? That they were like, "Hey, bro, you want to take it for a ride?"
Yeah. Well, I had been in those types of craft before. And I had never driven or flown them, but I was able to kind of observe how I thought this might have been done. And so this one time, it was in 2019, sort of towards the end of the year, if I recall correctly, I was visiting family in Europe, I was staying in a hotel, and it was late at night there. And this just happens occasionally to people. It happens occasionally to me, where they basically just come to you and take people on board. I don't know how they know where to find me. Seems like it seems like they have everything quite mapped out. So they came, took me on board, and instead of me being a passenger, this time I was allowed to actually fly the vehicle. And so I could understand how to do that, which was basically through use of sort of, they're propelled, I think, biometrically, perhaps, or with some sort of mental link, or a combination of both. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to fly this craft. And all I could think about was, because I was so, at that point, really into what people have termed the disclosure movement. I really wanted to make use of this somehow so that it could be used as an instrument for disclosure. So I thought, what am I going to do? Sorry, you were about to say something.
Oh, no, I was going to say, yeah. So they let you drive it. And because I believe,
Yeah.
do you think other than disclosure, do you think you might have saved potential future humanity by crashing this? Because I mean, there are rumors that it was actually some Asian lady that crashed this thing. But I mean,
Asian, well, maybe I'm an Asian lady and some people's fine, but I do have some very far back, some Chinese roots, so that could be it. I don't know.
Well, tip of the hat to you, sir.
But yeah, maybe people are. I don't know. Maybe there's someone else out there saying that they did this too. I have no idea. But
well, I mean, with the different time streams and dilations and the noodles and everything else and moving sideways, there could be multiple effects where maybe at one point your persona might not just be you. It could be, a different background, the way, time changes, because there could be 1,000 me's out there. God, I hope so. So, since you were they pissed when you crashed their ship? Because I mean, like, I know
No.
one died, but it's stasis, and they didn't care you broke their craft.
Yeah, one of them died. I crashed the craft. I did it on purpose. I crashed it on purpose. I thought, well, how am I going to do this? So I flew it from 2019 in Europe across the Atlantic Ocean all the way into Texas, which was Roswell was technically Texas at that point still, I believe.
I remember the Alamo.
So I crashed it and I thought, well, this will get a lot of attention. And then I realized after doing that, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is in the history books. And I've just sort of done something that was already in my. So this, to me, it had already happened, and I knew what it was then at this point because I knew of the Roswell incident. I didn't think that I was the guy that actually flew the Roswell craft, but apparently that's what happened. Yeah, one of the aliens died. The other was not really injured badly, but sort of like in a car crash or something. Like if you've ever been in a car crash, it was like shocked, needed attention. And pretty shortly after the crash,
all right, that was 5 minutes. So hold on. Are you telling me that these aliens have perfected time travel, but he looked like he got scuffed up by a Volvo?
That was terrible. Thanks for taking the fucking numbers. God damn, dude.
But that's what happened. And so the military came shortly afterwards. And from that point, I was taken. And I asked specifically to talk to the president. And the military person who I was talking with said, well, considering the circumstances, I think we can make that happen. So they drove me all the way to Washington, D.C., where I met Harry Truman. And this was actually in 1945. It was published.
How old were you in 1945?
Well, what am I now? I would have been about 45.
Okay.
What happened?
Oh, who did that?
What happened? Ah,
Where'd he go?
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it
just
either.
completely dropped the fuck out.
I didn't do
Thank
it.
the Lord. That was terrible. I apologize to the audience.
what happened?
Guys,
Call
call
him
in for your review of Michael the Time Traveler.
Mac.
Now, who do we blame for this? Who got him on here?
Who got him on and took him off?
He still has the
This
link.
guy.
Yeah, you can blame
This
me.
guy.
This guy got right in the middle.
No, I thought. Yeah, I don't. I guess it disconnected. I don't know. I guess I didn't take him off.
Oh, we got him back. Good.
All
Good.
right, I'll bring him on.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Chad, if you have any questions for Michael,
Welcome
go ahead.
back. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah,
These
please
streaming
call
screws up
in.
sometimes.
Ask your questions to Michael. He is glad to answer them. It won't be quick, so if you have prepaid minutes, really think about that.
So, I like this.
This
Maybe
isn't
Tuesday he could come back too. I love it. We're gonna have some fans call in and do a little Q&A with you. Is that okay there, Michael? Alien almost got me.
Well, if we can actually have a conversation, then it might be.
What do you mean? We're having a fucking conversation right now. You just keep
He's
fucking
trying to say
rambling.
he wishes Pete would shut up. Hold on. We have a caller. Caller, you're on the air. Oh, you're not. It's still ringing. Caller, you're on the air.
Future Mr. President, I see a ring on your finger. Are you future married? Thank you.
Quit trying to suck everybody's dick
She
on the
wants you to
stream.
get up in her
Baelish,
future
for
box.
fuck's sake, dude.
My 20th anniversary will be in a few days, and I'm hoping to
congrats.
continue
You've been to the future.
being married also.
Who dies first, you or her?
I didn't find that out, actually.
Uh-oh.
It might be good.
Does she get a social security check for taking care of you, or is that?
Social security check? I don't think we're going to have social security the way stuff is going. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, I thought you were
Thanks,
on it for your
Biden.
rampant autism.
You might want to start stacking up some Bitcoin, and that might take care of you when you're old.
Okay, all right, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Is that a future prediction? You're like the fucking almanac from fucking
You-
Back to the Future.
I have all my money in Enron right now, so I
I'm
can't.
just saying, think about it.
It's going to pay out big.
Just start stacking up some Bitcoin, you'll be fine. Like, really fine.
Now, what do you think of
I don't know
future
if it's
regulation of the Bitcoin? Because they're probably going to
Okay.
future regulate
Jesus
that so
Christ.
they can tax it.
How much is a
can't-
Bitcoin? Like $30,000 for one right now?
You can get
51,000 for one.
you can get percentages of one, like these small percentages. Even like 0.003 Bitcoin right now, which is only a few $100s.
Dangerous.
In the future, that's going to be a real lot of money.
Yeah, but we had a blackout this week, Thursday, where our phones didn't work, some internet didn't work. Where does my Bitcoin go if it's on the internets?
The terrorists.
Well, the internet will still exist. It's just you can't access it if you don't have access to it. But it'll still be there. It'll still be on the network. So, and as long as we have networks,
Yeah, you'll have money that you'll be able to sit and remember fondly.
Can they mail you a Bitcoin, like where I can bury in a blue barrel with my survival squad? Like, what happens to my Bitcoin? Like, I got to be able to get
Michael,
this
will
fucker
you
off the
read?
computer.
Shut up, Pete. Well, fuck the Bitcoin. But Michael, will you
this.
read this comment for us?
good. Can you see the comment, Michael?
yeah.
You can read aloud. You
Let
went
me-
to fucking Yale or whatever the fuck.
I like Motorhead too, you know.
Don't change the subject. Read the comment, please.
Lemmy. I was,
If Michael doesn't call his loads a blast from the past, then I'm fucking out of here.
I was just listening to Ace of
Great
Spades,
joke.
actually. You know that song.
Nobody fucking
What's
asked.
happening?
He's intellectually
me-
avoiding it. I like this. I like this guy. He's smart about it.
He's outsmarting us. Damn it.
All right, Chops, I got my 5 minutes. Do you want to do a 5 minute?
Oh,
No.
hell no.
No more 5 minutes. No, absolutely not.
That was a one-time, let's see what happens.
You know what? Actually, yeah, one more 5 minutes. Me and Michael McIntosh go around.
Last guy that
Everybody
did
get
that
the
shit to
fuck
me
outta
and
here.
Granny
like that
went
idea.
insane and had to leave the internet. So I don't recommend it.
You can
No,
you can bury a Bitcoin password in with your survival stuff, and
But what I'm saying is be able to access it. If I can't download it to like an external drive and be able to actually use it or spend it, if there's a EMP or I mean, not like there was a Chinese balloon over the West Coast yesterday.
Bitcoin will still be here in 100 years. It's
Okay,
not
as long as the
going anywhere.
network comes back up,
Yeah,
we
it's
still have
fucking,
it.
who else would know?
It's going to be
Granny, if we give you
worth
a
a lot
minute.
more than it is now, even this year.
Granny, if we give you a minute, you think you can get the job done?
Yeah, because I'm gonna turn my mic off and let you guys
What?
ask questions.
Run this motherfucker out of here? Yeah.
No, not
No.
running out. No. Just okay. I'm going to give you a minute 30.
I wasn't sure what he meant. I don't know what's happening.
I'm sure you got questions, right? Very deep, involved questions.
I do, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take.
And so
let's
the
do it.
timeline that I was exposed to.
All right, nobody fucking asked. Listen,
Well,
what's it like to be a mental cripple?
You did. You're really funny.
Appreciate it. All right. What
I
was your studies like
I was being
at
sarcastic.
Harvard?
You're not funny at all.
Yeah, I fucking know that. Okay.
Got him. There you go.
Well,
Wait, where did he go?
Almost got to 30 seconds.
Did he quit?
I yeah.
You did great.
You're very funny. Yeah, you know, I will bring Pete back on.
All right.
You're welcome, Pete.
It went exactly
For
how I
fuck's
thought.
25 seconds. Is that a record?
Yeah.
Holy
Quickest walk of all time, boys. I did it. Guinness Book of World Records, here I come.
All right.
Husk up, boys.
You know, I'm not always the producer, but when I do, it's amazing when it goes right.
God damn, I couldn't take that for 5 more fucking minutes. I like it seriously. I
had a feeling. This is why I set off the grenade. I was like, you know what? If we just put him and Granny alone with each other, things are bound to just go one way or the other. He's probably going to. He hit and quit way before I thought he was going to.
I didn't find out about Sacagawea's corpse or nothing, dude. Poltergeist.
Well, that's
and
your
Pet
own fucking
Sematary.
fault. You had 5 minutes.
What? I had to go down the storyline so it could be understandable for our chat. I was hoping, you know, it was for all the chat and everybody else out there. So,
You know, we got
you
that
did
was
terrible, Pete.
that was
Thank you,
Pete's
Granny.
first interview here on the show. You know, Pete, I felt like you did your best. You really you tried. You tried. You did your thing. You did a lot better than I could. That's for damn sure. I would have shut him up a lot quicker and gotten to the next question, but that's about it. What did you guys feel?
Would you?
Oh yeah.
I know that
Oh,
the
yeah.
first time that we had a discussion, he threatened to come to my house and beat the shit out of me, and to which I responded, well, why don't you get in your fucking time machine and just pop up, dude? We can fucking do this thing.
I hope he comes in
And,
the past and beats you up, the present, and then the future, Granny.
I think he's beating my past self, bro. Like, it was when I was like 5. You know what I mean? He went back there and beat me up when I was 5, just because it's easier. Fuck that guy.
Great guest. Hope he comes back again.
No, I really don't.
I was actually digging a lot of things that he was saying. I could have had a legit conversation with the dude, but it wouldn't have not been entertaining at all. I think that's half the problem.
We'll never know.
We're an entertainment show and a visual one. And for being a time traveler, I was expecting a little bit more charisma.
You think so? And,
was hoping.
Don't forget studying at fucking Harvard and what was the other? Cornell.
Mm.
Prestigious schools, Chops, for a retard.
I think some people get into their own brains a little bit too much. the ego doesn't have an id to control it, and so the ego takes over, and you just go fucking crazy.
No, some
Possibly.
people's parents drink during pregnancy, Chops. That's all it ever is.
Fetal alcohol.
That's all it
syndrome,
ever
John.
is.
Next thing you know, you got pink hair and earrings.
Yeah, he's got
I don't
he's got
fucking
Jaeger
have
syndrome.
earrings, Pete.
The internet in the future says you do.
The coffee mug in my kitchen says otherwise, Granny.
We made that spaghetti noodle a reality.
Fuck.
Oh, God.
That was the worst explanation of time travel I've ever fucking heard.
Think of a bowl of spaghetti. Like, I followed it. I understood what he was trying to say. And I like the analogy because I'm also a simpleton. But, it's
Corn,
not the...
Corn, can you YouTube and pull up Batman's speech to the Flash? It explains everything.
Corn, I got it.
I thought you were going to pull it up for him. I was like, holy shit, Granny be a team player for Pete?
No, he explains it with the spaghetti and the time branches and the rest of it. He does
he actually talk about the spaghetti?
Yes.
Wait, so
Michael
this
Keaton
fucking idiot just came on here
Watch
and
this from the
fucking
Flash
used
book,
a Batman speech to explain his supposed time travel?
It should be.
You must.
Yes,
Doesn't
Michael
make it less
Keaton
factual.
Batman. Yes. It's from the new Flash
Fuck's
movie.
sake.
Yeah.
But he's never seen Tiger King. Fucking God, I told you.
That's the thing I found hardest to believe about everything he said. That he has no idea who the Tiger King is.
So that was Batman approved. It's from the new Flash movie. He uses the Flashpoint to travel through time and fucks everything up. Like Marty McFly.
Wait, that was harder to believe than his world famous. Let me quote this. World famous fucking band that sucked cocks.
Let me tell you. Can we talk about that song real quick? What was the beginning all about? I like the rest of it, but the beginning is... Why would you put that there?
What was your favorite part?
Oh, it was his team.
It was his
favorite.
It was his team. His team of producers were like, "This is what needs to happen," and he was like, "Nailed it, fucking nailed it."
Horrible. You want people to listen to the song, not deter them away from it.
You think he'll come on for the Bauer episode?
No, probably not.
Those two in a room.
Not
together.
if I'm on this motherfucker, dude.
I don't think Bauer's gonna come on for the Bauer episode, to be honest.
For being somebody from the past or future, wherever he's at, like, he has a thin skin. Like, don't you think that he's like seeing a lot of shit that, just talking to a granny wouldn't phase him?
I'm guessing at one point in his childhood, he walked in on his parents fucking, or maybe his grandparents fucking, and he just hadn't been the same since. And
I think he was molested, dude.
Just same kind. Yeah, kind of the same. Just there was a trauma.
Happened.
There was a trauma. He blocked it out with time travel.
Yeah, time travel became his safe space.
Yeah,
his safe time and space.
I love what Stevie J said. He might be funnier in the future.
It's possible. Hope so.
So anyway, dude, I'm sorry you got molested, and I allegedly, and I hope that everything works.
He couldn't even tell me if his wife dies before him.
Right?
Like he's like, and he had to think about it. He's like, oh, I didn't find that out.
He also said he was going to be 150 years old.
What the fuck for? Like, why?
To be president a bunch of times, I guess. I don't fucking know.
We should have treated this guy like a fortune teller. Because what Dirty Dale is saying, like, we didn't ask him if Chops is married in the future. Fuck, we wasted an opportunity. We should have asked him, like, what are all of us in the future? Can you check on that?
It's not it.
Corn, I just private.
It's not his responsibility, Chops. It's not his responsibility to go around and check on everybody he's gonna.
I'm sorry.
He would have saw the show coming though, but it's not his responsibility to know those things.
I feel like he's the only one of the only. He's the only person I've ever met that considers himself a time traveler. Like, I feel like it is his responsibility. That's the only job he has, to tell us what to do, what not to do, what might not be a good idea, a bad idea.
Y'all want to talk to his vice president?
Oh,
yes.
Tell him to call in.
I'm going to send him the goddamn link.
We have follow-up questions.
Yeah, he's easier to talk to.
Does he play Jezebel?
He
Pickleball.
might. There we go.
You send somebody a link. Sweet.
What's going on right now? Oh, we're sending the vice president the link. Okay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
future
and
vice-
also, to tell you the truth, I like his vice president, but he's a lot more of a likable guy.
What's his name?
We'll see what happens. He might be
Mayor McCheese?
Michael McIntyre. No, he was in the chat. Andre Little.
Ah, the Andre.
That's the one that was rooting for him the whole time.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
Pete, what'd you send me a link to? The spaghetti theory thing? Is this gonna be worth the shit?
It explains everything.
It's a minute.
I got $5.
Is it
Says it's
quick?
not.
It's my concern is it's a minute and 52 seconds, and it's from Warner Brothers Entertainment. I think they might not like me playing their shit.
pretty sure they'll strike the shit out.
Well, then you could look at it, and that'll explain to you later on in the future.
Well, here, I'll mute the audio and just show you the scene where he touches spaghetti. So this explains the theory of spaghetti brain time travel.
String theory.
Wait,
Yeah.
before you start this, I
and
just
then-
went and sent him the message.
That's what ends up being.
And I looked, and he blocked me on all 47 accounts. So his fucking team really gets to do.
He's already blocked you.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's the flashpoint noodle theory.
Oh,
it's
no.
true. I don't know it was on YouTube. so.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yep, there's some those good noodles. Good noodles.
I think I worded it exactly right before Granny did the interview. How long would it take for you to get the job done? Is a minute okay? A minute was plenty.
A minute was plenty. It took about 25 fucking seconds, dude. So, I mean, here we are. We're just doing our regular fucking show without that fucking idiot.
Yeah. I would have loved to talk to him more, but like I said, like entertainment, charisma, not enough, not there. Very boring.
Fucking X-Core.
Imagine of all the people in history, Granny was the one that got to him.
He saw Barack Obama's cock, dude. And I'm the one that runs him off.
Is this proclaimed?
He took Michelle.
Yes,
he took Michelle to Mars.
He took Barack. He was with Barack Obama on some kind of gay testing fucking thing. This is what he claimed.
Man, that's a question we could ask him.
Well, not anymore.
We already fucking. Hey, Pete, we already did. Same goes to you, Corn. I definitely asked him.
He neglected that question very quickly. There's a lot of questions he tried to avoid.
He said yes, but he tried to skip over it.
Mm-hmm.
For his safety.
Is that what it was?
Exactly.
Maybe that's where the molesterin came in. Maybe Barack Obama went full-blown gay on him. Right there on Mars, dude. Right in front of fucking Olympus Mons.
There could have been an Epstein Island there.
On Mars.
What's that?
Does a load weigh more or less on Mars?
Less.
Depends on where it hits.
Less gravity.
If you arc it, I think it probably hits harder, dude.
I don't think that's right.
The math doesn't add up.
If it's less gravity, it's going to have less altogether. It may even squish and splooge out slower. I don't know.
Yeah, but if there's less gravity, wouldn't it get to terminal velocity quicker? Therefore, if you nutted on
Only
an
if
arc,
it was propelled.
More gravity would have more terminal velocity. It would affect it. Less gravity means less terminal velocity.
Gravity,
like throwing a rock on the moon.
Gravity isn't like just friction in the air. It's not going to slow shit down.
Yeah, you have to have some sort of
doesn't make the air
molecules to
thick.
go through. Yeah.
Granny's like, God damn, it's humid. That gravity is really something fierce today.
Chat's got some zingers going on right now. Real fake talk show saying he let Hitler slide due, but Granny was too much. Dennis Rodman coming in saying that dude gave Judas a friendship bracelet, but Granny was a bridge too far.
Yeah, I didn't even get to ask him about the whole how he fucked up on 9/11. I got all kinds of them. You know, October 7th, the Afghanistan withdrawal, the Rwandan genocide. I never got to any of these. And I never got the fucking lotto numbers for next week. So, next
Stevie
time.
J. New username. Obama, wait a minute. Obama's Martian loads. Is that what I'm reading right?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Oh my God. Why does it all happen all at once? Why does everybody shut
Chops,
up?
are you talking about the silence?
Yes, I'm talking about the fucking silence. You know,
Chops, what do we got to do to get you comfortable in the silence?
I don't think I ever will be. I don't think so.
Chops, I'd like you to take 10 seconds right now, if you could, please.
I'm going to try.
We're going to do it 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to wait 10 seconds and just say nothing. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Chops!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That is
Holy
fucking
shit.
weird, dude. That is just
Holy
weird.
shit.
Yeah, man, it gets easier.
I don't like it.
Chops, don't ever go to prison, dude. If you got solitary, you'd be done in 10 seconds.
Very much so.
I'll suck your dick for some conversation.
Put it through the bar. Just stick it in there.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, I'm a different time traveler. You guys got any questions for me?
Hell yes, of course we do. Time traveler, do I get married in the future?
Yeah, you actually do. You get married in the future, just like you did in the past, but you get married in the future, and it's a way different kind of lady that you get married to in the future.
Is she cute?
I really can't say too much, because you can't ruin the timelines. Like a
Does she
butterfly
have
effect.
pointy ears?
Why you got a fucking elf, man? You just
Only whenever,
How big's her
only
pee?
whenever she wears them. Only whenever she wears them on purpose.
I'll take it. Next question, guys.
Caller,
You can call me time traveler.
time
Number
traveler.
I was calling TR.
How's your next weekend gonna go?
2. How's my next weekend gonna go? It's gonna go great. I'm gonna get laid by at least 2 different women. It's gonna be great. I can't wait for it.
Time travel.
Why do you sound like Mike
Little bit.
Tyson, but
I like
he's
it.
Cajun?
A little bit.
I'm only a time traveler from the 80s.
Time traveler.
That doesn't
It checks out. It makes
it
sense.
doesn't explain the
Perfect
list
sense.
or why you sound like Mike Tyson.
Now,
I mean, I wear my
TR.
sunglasses at night. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Yeah, you should probably fucking travel in time and fucking avoid that rape conviction because it ruined your fucking career.
Yeah, I'm not Mike Tyson though. It just sound like him.
okay,
You
question.
ended up with a
In the
cartoon,
future,
though.
do you still hit women with the peekaboo?
I
Because
just started
Mike
biting
Tyson was
their
known
ears
for
off.
the peekaboo.
2036, I just start biting all women's ears off.
Even pointy ones?
All right, get
Even
rid of this
pointy
guy.
ones. I just bite them off.
Time traveler. What's it like having sex inside of a time travel shuttle?
Timeless?
I don't know, Chops. You wanna come with me and see what it's like? I've never done it before. Let's do it.
Sound like a time bus, a shuttle.
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I
How
have a hard
short
time
is
with
this
regular
time
sex,
bus?
let alone time sex.
I'm not really a time traveler, guys. I was just messing around. Sorry.
Oh, this
No shit.
motherfucker.
Oh, you got
Like
us.
we didn't know it was
Man.
fucking Brady the
What?
whole fucking
Fuck.
time.
I gotta be asking.
I feel duped.
How you doing, Taxi?
Doing pretty good. How about yourself on a Sunday?
Well, I guess I'll be the only one to answer that one. I'm doing good.
I had
You
my
asked.
5 minutes.
He asked
You
you
asked.
specifically.
Did he? I thought he was just asking
Yes.
the panel.
No, Chops. After he said, "How are you doing on the Sunday, Chops?" Generally that
Oh.
prompts you.
I didn't
to
hear.
respond.
I didn't hear my name.
I think he's interviewing you, Chops.
Yeah, Taxi. You wanna do? No, let's not. 5 minutes.
It's never gonna happen again.
It was an experimentation.
Yeah, it was.
We did the thing.
Past tense. Caller.
I'll interview you all day long, and I'll only ask questions and never let you answer them.
No, that's the best way to
I
do
like
it.
that.
Anyway, yeah, I'm cooking some ribs. You know, got some baby backs.
Nobody asked. Nobody asked.
So he asked me how I was doing today, dude. So shut the fuck up, Granny.
All right.
Well, Granny back
Aggressive
down.
but
Real quick.
factual.
He said, "All right."
Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean, guys. I didn't mean to be mean.
You're lucky I don't have control of the phones, or I would never take your call and I would hang up on you every time.
He's our number one caller, next to Parachute Girl and Dirty Delish.
No, I think Wendy's probably taking the cake there. Honestly, I think Wendy's the best caller. Sorry to fucking bust everybody's bubble here. But...
frequent callers.
Dennis Ramen
I
says
think
Granny's in a mood.
He
I think
made
Granny's
it
the best
just
caller.
that pause.
It did. I noticed it did.
That's not intentional. That is literally like what happens physically.
I like how Raiden's just sitting there in the corner like a fucking gold.
My favorite.
I was letting Granny have some time so he could interview Chops in Texas. So.
Yeah, well, Pete, you did a fucking awful job. Your internship is looking bleak at this point, really. Of all the goddamn research, and you didn't let him get past one topic.
He did
One.
kind of drone on. Not Pete, the guy. Like,
oh yeah.
Like the guy just wouldn't fucking. He did not want to just give a short, direct answer to anything.
I could see Korn in the backstage just screaming "fuck" over and over and over and over again.
I thought it would be therapeutic, but it just made me feel worse.
Yes, you're right.
That's okay. From future interviews, Granny will ask all questions of our guests.
If they can last more than 30 seconds, sure.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Granny's the interview guy now.
I feel so bad because you did so much fucking research on this shit. So much research, but something wasn't working. And I think it was the dude. No, it was the dude. And like we should just, I don't know. Maybe one of us should have stayed there and stopped the guy from talking.
Isn't that the point of an interview, to have the guy talk?
You know, you got to shut him up sometimes. You got to move
Yeah,
him
I'm here,
along.
man.
All right, Chop,
wanna
show us
interview
how
me?
to
I'm here.
interview Texas. If you were in Texas, we're going to do an interview. Just 30 seconds.
Tax, what character do you want to be?
What character do I want to be as far
Yeah,
as
what-
like shows, Disney? Like what?
Just give me a character right at the top. You're a manager for something, or you're a king of something, and I got to interview you.
Oh, I thought you were interviewing me. I didn't know.
Okay,
we were
you're the
improv.
you're the king of Turkey. All right, you ready?
Go.
Please don't eat me on Thanksgiving anymore.
King of Turkey, welcome in. I got a few questions for you. So Thanksgiving, it's a rough time for you, right?
Yes, it is. It's rough for me and my people.
And on that particular day,
He's Indian.
You're interrupting the interview. This isn't your
King of
question,
Turkey.
Granny.
Oh,
no.
sorry.
King of Turkey, can you tell me? King of Turkey, you have the next minute to tell me an extensive amount of shit that I don't want to know about, and we'll start with your family. Go.
My family is getting killed right now.
Shut the fuck up. What do you
Thanksgiving
want?
coming up.
What do you want for Christmas coming up? You see what I did there? That's what you need to do.
Chops, I would argue Dead Air is better than this.
It probably is. I think so too. I don't like being a
All right,
turkey.
I'll just stop and stare at Chops.
I just don't like being a turkey, man.
Chops,
Gobble, gobble.
you look us in the eye when we're looking disapprovingly at you.
All right, Chops. Here's the thing. Even if he's a turkey, you got to give him some turkey shit to work with other than Thanksgiving. Like, does he worried about his giblets?
How do you
Like
feel
if
about
he
your
has
stuffing?
overlarge giblets, how does he feel about getting probed?
And you're not
Like,
fucking helping, Pete. Let me tell you.
Yeah, fucking every 15 seconds with this guy.
Thanks
It's
for
like I
doubling down, Pete.
really have to do it.
What if outlets were made of bubble gum? Oh, I don't know.
Look at him with this little sad like thing. Oh no! He even took time to make the hat.
Oh,
I'm not a
he's had that
retarded
hat.
turkey, but I'm not a retarded turkey, but we like to eat rocks to help our gizzards form. You know, our gizzards can do rocks really good, and it helps them be healthy. For
Everybody
people to
knows
eat.
that. Yes, usually it's oyster shells. You get them by the bag, mix it in with the feed, helps them digest. They have to ruminate. They don't chew.
What
I
about a
didn't know
wild turkey?
humans knew that, but us turkeys do that. Yep.
Well, I'm corn.
We
I got
love
to
it.
stay up on this shit.
I did not mean for the
Yeah,
turkey
that's
thing to
true.
go
You
so
are.
long. What have
Corn's
I
got to
done?
watch out for me. I'm a predator of corn.
Fuck you
Yeah,
up.
so you're a wild turkey, not a captive turkey? Do you
Is it
prefer
I'm
a
what?
a wild.
cage?
I don't know. I don't know. What am I in a cage? Am I a turkey in a cage?
Aren't we all kind of in a cage, though, Mr. Turkey?
Yep. Am
Despite
I a
all your
jive
rage,
turkey?
you might be a turkey in a cage.
Am I a jive? Am I a jive turkey? Is that what's
Can
happening?
you hang up on
Only
him?
jive
please?
ass turkeys, not just jive turkeys.
Not-
I have.
Which
Jive is
no, I
racist.
can't. He's
But jive ass turkeys. That's less racist.
No, I can hang up on Pete. I'm talking about the fucking caller. He just said if he was a jive turkey. And honestly,
I'm pit.
it killed
Okay.
every last bit of my
You know,
soul.
mine died a little bit too when I heard it, but now that I'm saying it, it's getting kind of a second wind in me, and I'm picturing a turkey in some platform shoes and bell bottoms with a big afro and a pick.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I hung up on him.
That is turkey.
All right.
That's all he gets out of that one. But yeah, jive turkey. That was fun. It's a visual show. Chops, how's your weekend?
So far it's so great. I did not know the jive turkey thing was going to go so long.
The fuck is this?
We got Andre Little in here, the
Who's
vice
that?
president of the future.
Oh, welcome to the show. Just didn't recognize the name.
Who the fuck is this? I told you I was sending a
I
link.
don't listen to you, Greg. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gents, the follow-up from Michael, the future president. We do have Andre Little, the future vice president. Andre, welcome in.
Hey guys,
Oh,
can you hear me?
there we go.
Hey,
How you doing?
Hey, I just want to say that I am not the vice president of Michael McIntosh. I am too I'm too young. I'm too young. So
okay.
so I'm not.
I don't know why, but
All
I
right,
feel
I
uncomfortable
don't know.
with everything that's happening right now.
I don't know who said
Okay.
that. I don't know who said that.
Just,
But
it was
I'm
a
not.
piece of corn.
I'm not the vice.
So you're denying the allegations that
I'm
you
too
created this whole
I'm-
party.
No.
I don't know what the
I'm
fuck's
saying,
happening.
Okay, so
Andre,
People may
Andre.
be-
I'll take all
So
this.
to
why?
the opinion, but they're not tied to the facts.
Wait. Oh, did
That's all I'm
listen?
saying.
Did
I've
Michael
not gotten
McIntosh
combusted in a
tell
while.
you that he was going to be? You were also going to be a future president.
Whatever timeline that we are on,
But did he say that?
Fuck this. I like this guy. I take any almost sarcastic shit back. This dude's an alien,
but
and I'm with you.
so like, why you guys do you guys have anything to say, or like what's the questions?
Yeah, I just asked you if Michael McIntosh said that
Mm-hmm.
you were going to be a future president.
The time traveler said like I'm Hayden guys. So Michael McIntosh.
Yeah,
he
shut
didn't
up. Where's
say
Andre!
Sacagawea's bones?
saw in
Where's
the
the bones?
timeline.
Andre,
No.
it is a yes or no
No, he was
question.
Of course,
getting
if
to
you
Did
are
Michael-
familiar
He was getting to it.
with the whole thing, you would understand. You would understand.
Yes or no question, Andre? Oh, he left.
And he's gone. That was about 45 to a minute.
All right. Well, now you see what I've been fucking dealing with. Okay.
Do we even know who that guy exactly? I thought he was going to be the future vice president.
We're on a fucking list now for whoever let him on.
It was me, and I've already been on that list.
You are 0-2 today. Jesus.
I'm just sending invites.
We're just giving everybody links now.
Not X Corp. We're like, nah, not him. Yeah, how come X isn't here? Where's X?
Good question. Where is X? Did we give him a link? He's probably busy.
You know what? Andre probably got vigorous messages from Michael McIntosh. It was like, back out immediately.
Oh, he's back.
Back out.
He's back.
Oh, Andre.
Hold on. Or can you bring him on?
I got to pee real quick.
Yeah,
you guys got this.
Hey guys, sorry.
Andre, you're back.
Andre, hey, you got disconnected, I think.
Did I drop out?
Yeah, you did.
All right.
All right, listen, Andre, I answer the
bro.
question. Did Michael McIntosh tell you that you were going to be a president in the future?
He
Yes or
didn't.
no? I don't need an explanation. He did not.
No.
He did not know.
Okay, who told you that?
I just said, it was another time traveler. His name is Hayden. Well, I'm just going to say his first name, and that's it. His name
No, yeah,
is Hayden.
okay.
So, yeah,
His name's Pete.
Hayden the Time
Hayden.
Traveler.
Hayden. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Because
Okay.
Okay.
What's his address?
what?
No, I'm joking. Go ahead.
But yeah, that's it. Like,
Okay, then what? Why? Listen, then Andre, why do you wear suits and claim to be part of the campaign?
well,
Suits look great.
of course,
He does look fantastic in them. I will.
Granny, you can talk to Jacob Wise about this. They say
I'm good.
that I am John Titor, a time traveler from the year 2036 who he did some stuff. I know that he told you about John Titor before.
No, he's never. No, he hasn't. Because I told him to shut the fuck up because I don't want to hear
I'm
about it.
wondering
That does sound like Granny.
Very good.
And also,
Yeah,
I
that
have
does
also
sound-
told you, Andre, multiple times to stop talking to your family about this time traveling shit because it makes you
I have
and
not. I haven't for a
batshit
while.
crazy.
I like this
Yeah,
Andre guy.
please.
He's starting to.
Don't.
I
I
like this
haven't for
Andre
a
guy.
while.
What's wrong with a little time
Yeah,
traveling,
no,
though,
I-
right? Hey, do you know
guys,
I'm
I
sitting in
haven't
the
for a
middle of
while.
no less than 4 DeLoreans. You think I'm a stranger to time travel? No, sir. And a flux capacitor.
Buddy, if I went to my dad and I was like, "Hey, by the way,
Just throat punch you.
yeah, a time traveler came back and said I was gonna be fucking president," and
Snap out of it, son. Big
I
shit.
went, yeah. He might shoot me. He might fucking shoot me, dude. He'd be like, "Listen, this boy's out of control."
So how do you convince him that you are a time traveler then, Granny? How would you do that? The fuck?
rum?
Rum? Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. Andre, you're back on.
He just gets so drunk that he believes
Yeah.
everything that's coming out of my mouth. I don't know. I don't know.
Andre, what decade are you calling from right now? The reception seems to be having some troubles.
He's calling from Thursday.
Who?
Thursday there was an outage. Andre, do you have AT&T?
Sorry, guys. Like,
Oh no, Andre
That's
has
a yes.
AT&T.
he goes like,
That's a yeah. That's a yes.
Well, that's
Well,
not good.
Are
I'm
you
not
wearing? Hold
18
on,
now.
Chops. Are you wearing a fucking?
Are you
just
just
now
now
noticing
seeing
this?
that, man? Yes, he's been fucking sporting 9 to 5 all day.
Welcome to
Dolly
the show,
Parton,
Granny.
baby. Dolly fucking Parton.
We were talking about Dollywood before the show started.
Yeah, I wasn't here. Remember?
The original, man.
Oh yeah, we remember.
He's awesome.
Yeah. 2 days in a row.
Shut the fuck up, Pete.
Pete
I'll
remembers.
fire you right now.
Pete remembers.
Fucking fine. I'll fire everybody around here.
Chops, I think we had some stragglers come in. If you want to go ahead and
Fuck me! Stevie J, Dennis Roman, let me. Texas the real big dog. Oh, I hate you so much. Yo, Gibbons!
Don't forget Andre Little.
Andre Little!
Don't forget
Cow Slayer. That's the plague.
Jacob Waters.
Jacob Waters, the Gravy Show. Yeah, help me out here. Return. Just fucking.
and everyone else.
Yeah, Sydney Shaw. There you go.
Thanks.
Time Cop.
Time Cop.
Time Cop. Shout out to
Pew,
Time
pew.
Cop. That shit's hilarious.
Incoming call from. Okay. Good.
It's Taxi.
Brady again. Fucking shocker.
I had to start saving these fucking numbers. It's like know who's who. Sorry. Hey, caller, welcome to the show. First time, long time?
First time caller, first time chatter. Hey,
First time
Granny, you're
listener, long
fired.
time caller. Welcome to the stream.
You're fired, Granny. Granny, you're fired.
Oh, you sound just like the Donald J. Trump.
We're calling it the Cobra. It's the Cobra, and it's the most wonderful thing ever. And I shoot out my hands when I say you're fired, Granny. You're
Why
fired.
Is this what
it
we
so
do now?
It's so nasally, dude.
It's pretty nasally, but
It's important.
Trump's kind of nasally, though. He speaks with his hair. He speaks from the follicle.
You have to speak a little bit. No, that's not right. You have to. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. Sorry, guys.
Now that we got you on, do you have any time travel questions for our time traveler?
He's back. He was gone. Now he's back.
Do I have any questions
Well,
for who?
Yeah, well, yeah, because
For whom?
He's back to the future. What? Now, Andre, can you hear us? Are you still here, Andre?
Why?
I think you're here.
Hey, Andre, I got a couple of
Yeah, I can hear you
questions for
guys.
Who
Can
wins
you
the
hear me?
Super Bowl in 5 years?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you
Brady,
guys hear me?
Brady might have to take about 30% off of that the enthusiasm
Yes,
just to keep
we
up
can
with
hear
the,
you,
the
Andre.
person. But yeah, Andre, you're welcome. You're
Okay,
caller.
yeah,
What do
so
you have?
what
You,
do
you
you
have a
guys want?
question for Andre?
I do. You're telling me I got too much enthusiasm.
Always.
Okay. I'll bring it down.
Hello?
Right back to Mike Tyson.
Let's bring it down a little bit.
Directly back to Mike Tyson.
Excuse me, Mr. Andre. I do have a question for you for the future. When does World War III start and all of this bullshit become chaos that's going on in the world? When do we not have funny anymore? And we all have to fight for our lives. Andre, can you answer that, Mr. Andre?
When do I get to use the N word?
I buried Bitcoin, so I'm good.
And he's gone.
Quick.
Oh wow, he did.
Wait, he couldn't answer that?
He did leave.
Are you serious?
He actually left.
I guess not.
Are you fucking serious?
No, his shit's been going in and out. I think he's in like a bad cell reception or Wi-Fi area. Or something's happening.
He's in
a
fucking
weird
Guam
timeline.
or something.
He's in a weird timeline, dude. It's not working
He's
correctly.
time hopping.
Yeah.
It's like swapping cell towers, except it fucks with the video.
He's
and this is a
probably at a
visual
place
show.
where cell towers don't exist right now. You know.
All right, bring it back. We've never had a guest on for their 7th time in a row, but welcome back to the stage, and Andre Little. Andre Little.
Yeah.
Andre, how's your service?
Yeah. This service sucks.
You're telling us.
Yeah,
Caller, what did you have for Andre?
Yeah, I had a question for Andre.
And he's gone.
Better shit it out real quick, man.
Andre, are you there?
He's there. Yep. He's there.
I can't hear him. So,
Spit it out, man.
all right,
Spit it
dude,
out.
What time?
He left.
time are
He's
you
gone.
on?
He's gone.
Damn it.
When the
Damn
fuck
it.
does everything go to shit?
Damn it, he's
Andre!
gone. You only get like 30 seconds each time. Oh.
Less time it takes to walk by one Michael McIntosh.
I love this so much.
For the 7th, for coming up for the 8th time, I want to bring back everyone. Welcome Andre Little. He's back.
You did it.
Andre, when the does everything go to shit? When does it go to shit? Tell me.
Just
Look
stop
here, motherfucker.
clapping. No.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
What's
me?
going on?
I'm trying to scream through time. I'm screaming through fucking time.
Hold
right now.
on.
Can you hear me?
Andre. Andre,
It's not
when
the
does it all go to
internet's
shit?
fault. It's not
That's
my
what the
fault.
caller's wondering.
That's the question.
Granny, shut the fuck up.
Granny,
Michael Mack.
shut up!
What?
Granny, shut the fuck up, bro.
It's called a standing ovation.
Guys.
You have no fucking.
But you're fucking
Who
sitting
are
down.
you?
Shut up.
When does it all go to shit?
God,
When?
Just start
When
screaming.
does
the
it go
internet
to
is very
shit,
bad.
Andre? I'm still waiting. Oh, tell me now, Andre. What year?
The funniest part, he hasn't heard a word Brady's been screaming. Not one.
Guys, time
Yeah.
travel is real,
God.
and that's physically.
Okay.
But when does it go to shit? When?
All right.
Oh, wait.
Thanks for the interview, Andre. We'll catch you later.
What the fuck, Andre? You can't hear me. I'm screaming through time right now.
Wait, Andre, can you hear the caller at all?
Oh,
Did Andre butt
Andre!
Did he butt dial us?
Andre is clicking around on an old school goddamn vibrator. What timeline are you in, Andre? Fuck.
Andre.
I love the yelling. Andre! Where the fuck?
And he's gone.
And he's gone. Damn it, Andre.
Oh,
Sorry, was that too much for Andre?
no,
That was
perfect.
perfect.
It's perfect. You took 30% off, and it was great.
Yeah, just the right amount.
30% off. I think I went like 130% in.
Well, that's what we meant in the beginning.
Yeah, you knew what I meant.
Yeah.
We got two words for you, Brady. Hit it.
Hit